Hello, my name is Jill Cross, and I'm the Dean of Curriculum and Instruction at TMI Episcopal School. I'm very excited to share with you information on TMI's BYOD program, which will begin in August of 2018. In this presentation, you will hear about TMI's philosophy when it comes to technology integration, the benefits of digital integration in the classroom implications related to BYOD, student expectations, and next steps for you and your student. Let's get started. So what exactly is BYOD? BYOD stands for Bring Your Own Device. For TMI, a device is defined as a student-owned laptop. Beginning in August of 2018, students will be required to bring a personal laptop to school every day. This laptop will be used to access digital content in the form of electronic textbooks and supplementary materials. It will also be used as a tool for collaboration and creation. Currently, the lack of a standardized device expectation for students presents challenges to teaching and learning in the classroom. Some students bring laptops, while others rely on iPads, tablets, or cell phones. This limits learning opportunities, access to resources, and student choice. In the fall of 2017, the Academic Technology Committee began looking at how we could better utilize technology here at TMI. If you are a current TMI parent, you may remember the parent surveys that went out in the fall. That survey was just one of the many ways our Academic Technology Committee used to gain information that would guide the committee's next steps. After months of research and an in-depth look at data from parents, students, and teachers, our Academic Technology Committee recommended that TMI move towards a BYOD laptop model. The BYOD plan was presented to the school's leadership and was ultimately approved for implementation for the 2018-19 school year. Based on our research and conversations with other great independent schools, we believe laptops are the best digital device for students to use in the classroom. Laptops allow students the most access to the programs and tools that will prepare them for the future. Students need to be given the opportunity to practice authentic problem solving and produce real-world work. In September 2017, TMI sent a group of teachers to an event called Teach to Lead. Over the course of a weekend, this teacher-led team developed a plan for innovative teaching and learning at TMI. Part of that plan was the creation of a philosophy statement for technology integration at TMI. There are a few points I'd like to highlight within this statement. First, the idea of purposeful technology integration. Not every lesson, activity, or assessment we do at school lends itself to technology use. But when we do incorporate technology, the goal is for it to be purposeful and not just for the sake of integrating technology. Next, we believe that by utilizing technology in the classroom, we will better prepare our students to be confident problem solvers and future leaders. We do not know what the future holds for our students, but we can say it will likely involve technology. We hope our students will begin to see their laptops as just one of the many tools they have at their disposal to solve problems. We also hope that students will use their devices to solve problems they encounter each day. Things like time management or how to choose the best program or app to complete a task. Finally, we do believe technology will help to promote balance for students. Digital devices allow our students to learn anytime and anywhere. They can also help our students with organization and communication. We know our students are busy with extracurricular activities, schoolwork, and family events. Students can take advantage of electronic feedback from their teachers when it's convenient for them. With digital textbooks, they will always have access to the majority of their class materials, even if they forget their books at school. They can even meet their teachers virtually to get assistance or ask questions. So why did we decide to go with BYOD? Our students are digital natives. They live in a world where information creation and consumption is constantly occurring. As educators, we need to meet our students where they are. We also feel that access to the tools and resources of a worldwide network and understanding when and how these tools are appropriately and effectively used are imperative in each child's education. We envision a learning environment where technology is a part of us, not apart from us. A learning environment where a laptop is a classroom tool, just like a pencil or a piece of paper. One reason we decided on a personally owned laptop was to give students the benefit of using a device that is familiar to them, not a school-owned device that many students use. Currently, we have a handful of computer labs here on campus. Those computer labs are constantly booked with regularly scheduled classes. We also have teachers who sign up to use those labs when their lessons require technology. With the BYOD program, there will be no more waiting to use a computer lab or signing up ahead of time to book those labs. If a teacher sees an opportunity to incorporate technology, they don't have to plan far in advance. They can organically weave technology into their lessons, and students can use their own devices. Allowing students some control over their learning will lead to better student engagement. If a student wants to produce an assessment product to show what they know, with technology they can, but they also still have the option to use paper and pencil. The BYOD model will support student voice and choice in the classroom. Here are a few benefits of the Bring Your Own Device program. So what does this mean for your child's classroom? TMI has been due for some textbook updates for some time. Over the last few months, department teams have worked diligently to decide on new curriculum adoptions. Many departments have decided to go digital with their textbooks. Digital textbooks provide lots of extras that are not part of traditional textbooks. They are full of multimedia content and study tools like self-quizzes. These digital textbooks are web-based, so your child can access them from any device. Students can also complete work and do tests and quizzes in digital textbook platforms. For middle school, the majority of textbooks will be digital next year. No more carrying around heavy backpacks with large textbooks. Students in middle school math, science, history, and Spanish will now be using digital textbooks and consumable write-in books. These write-in books are far lighter than textbooks, and they have been created using the latest research and how students learn. In upper school math, students will use digital textbooks only. Upper school science and Spanish are also going digital. Students will be required to purchase digital textbooks in science and Spanish, but they will be given the option to purchase traditional textbooks as well. Digital textbook access will be purchased via MBS, our school's online bookstore. Digital textbooks are significantly less expensive than traditional books, so you should see your book costs go down. Another important classroom implication is the integration of new programs and tools into the classroom that are supplementary in nature. For instance, teachers will have access to Google Classroom, Nearpod, Discovery Ed, and many other technology tools that will be used to help your child access information and demonstrate understanding of content. Many of the tools and programs we will be using are platform independent, meaning students can use them on any laptop. In fact, we hope to see many different laptop models here on campus, so students can learn from one another. So what device can your child bring to school? The TMI Technology Department, in collaboration with the Academic Tech Committee, has come up with a few specifications for student laptop devices. With these specifications, it's expected that the majority of students will be able to use a device they already own or be able to purchase a reasonably priced laptop to meet the specifications. These specs are available on the school's website under the Academics tab. With these specifications, we anticipate students will be able to use a $300 laptop or a $1,500 laptop. In developing these specifications, we considered battery life and memory. While we don't expect your child to be using their laptop all day, every day, we do want them to be prepared. We will allow some charging to happen on campus, but we don't want to encourage this too much. It is expected that students come to school each day with a fully charged laptop. The specifications are broken down into required and recommended. The required list includes the minimum expectations for laptops. The recommended list is a step up. Please note that specialized courses like digital art or computer programming may require additional programs be purchased. Check the course syllabus for information on those classes. Once again, these specs can be found on the TMI webpage under the Academics tab. Students bring their personal electronic devices to school at their own risk, just like any other personal item. TMI is not responsible if any personal electronic device is lost, stolen, damaged, or misplaced. However, TMI will assist with lost or stolen laptops. Please alert risk management and our technology department if a laptop is lost or stolen. This year, we have had a 100% recovery rate for laptops lost on campus. The student is responsible for the condition of any personal laptop used for BYOD, including updates, antivirus software, and any repairs. If for some reason your child's laptop is out for repair, it will be their responsibility to coordinate with their teacher to make up any work that require the use of a laptop. Personal laptops should be brought to school fully charged and should be capable of lasting a full school day without recharging. We will have charging stations in the library, and students will be able to charge in the classrooms if absolutely necessary. But we encourage students to be responsible and limit school charging as much as possible. The student is fully responsible at all times for personal laptops brought to school. This means your child will need to be responsible about where they leave backpacks on campus and place them out of the elements and in safe locations. Laptops must be clearly labeled with students' first and last name, and laptop bags should include a personal identifier on the interior of the bag. In middle school, laptops are not permitted to be used during flex time, passing periods, lunch, or recess. We want our middle school students to develop relationships with their classmates. If a student wants to use a device during this time, they must ask a supervising adult for permission. What can you do as a parent to prepare for BYOD? Carefully read and review the acceptable use policy and student guidelines for laptop use. Read and sign the Google permission form. The acceptable use policy and the Google permission form, along with student guidelines, will be available to electronically sign. Keep an eye out for more information on this in TMI News and Notes. Be sure your child's laptop is labeled and in proper working order, and that it is fully charged each day. Monitor your child's usage of their mobile devices. What is TMI doing to prepare for BYOD? We have contracted with Rich Kiker, the #1 Google education trainer in the country. His team will be working with our faculty over the course of a year to prepare for BYOD. We will cover things like best practices for EdTech use, Google for education, and much more. We've also made additional investments in education technology training for our faculty. Our teachers will be participating in many EdTech events, such as the Texas Google Summit and ISTE, the International EdTech Conference. We have added new digital rotations in middle school, digital citizenship, and digital literacy beginning next school year. A technology orientation is scheduled for August of 2018. Students will rotate through their regularly scheduled classes and learn about the tools and apps appropriate to each content area. We have also made significant updates to our wireless infrastructure and continue to monitor the situation and update as needed. What can you do next to help your child prepare? Middle school students, join us for Ignite TMI Summer Camp, August 6th through 9th. Register on the TMI website. During this camp, students will have time to practice using the apps and programs they will see at TMI. They will also create a digital Ignite presentation using all that they learn throughout the week. Schedule an appointment with our technology department to get your child's device ready and connected. Our tech team will be available to meet individually with your child to get them connected to Wi-Fi, on campus, and email. This is not required, but will give your child a leg up when they return to school in the fall. Review the TMI Academic Technology page for updates and watch TMI News and Notes for more information. Finally, we know you are all busy parents. For your convenience, we have created a TMI online backpack store and online laptop store. If you purchase a backpack from this online store, you will get a free TMI bag tag on us. All laptops on the laptop page will meet our school specifications, and there are a variety of models available. I know this is a lot of information, so please feel free to reach out by phone or email if you have any other questions. And thank you again for partnering with TMI for your child's education.